I would like to be the kind of person who can help others see the outside world. Whether it's through my adventures or through my artwork, I want to give people a window to a world they don't see every day, inspiring them to go outside and maybe pursue their own adventures.
To the gate immediately. Delta flight number 5687 with service completed.
My name is Kelly Halpin. I'm an adventure athlete. I've wanted to visit Greenland since I was very young. I was fascinated with the idea of this massive island trapped under ice. So far away and yet so fragile and susceptible to climate change. I had to go there. And what better way to get to know the land than to run it? Ilulissat is this town in western Greenland that's in the Arctic Circle, right next to this massive ice fjord. It's surrounded by marshlands, icebergs, mountains, and probably has more sled dogs than people. My motivation for visiting the country was to challenge myself in a remote and rugged environment. I hope that this trip and my run will teach me more about pushing my own limits and what I'm truly capable of. I scoured Google Earth for hours trying to plan this trip and mapped out a potential 40 to 60 mile loop around the World Heritage Site. Right after I arrived, I headed into town to see what I could learn and met a local guide who gave me some data on my original planned route.
And same, so here there's like a deep valley, so be careful here crossing.
Right, it's all marsh.
Really deep, and
yeah.
You'll find also some mosquitoes depending on the day. And here, it's marked a trail here, but you'll see that there's no trail at all. But it's with the map, it's easy to find and to navigate.
The original route I had mapped out was 50 miles, but due to snow and mountainous terrain, I had to change my objective and ended up with a 24-mile loop with about 4,000 feet of cumulative elevation gain. So I've got all my food here. I've got a whole bunch of water tabs. Any purified water, sunscreen, sandwich. I'm bringing extra socks because I totally expect my feet to get wet. And lots of water. This is just electrolytes here, and these are filled with warm water right now. So I, at least don't have like ice cold water. Bringing a knife, and I've got my InReach, so I have some kind of a emergency backup plan. That run was unlike anything I had ever experienced. It was beautiful and haunting and almost ethereal. There came a point during my run where my only choice was to climb this gully or turn back. When I was about 40 feet or so up, I realized that under the mossy cover, every single rock I was touching was loose and starting to slide. I managed to mantle up onto the sledge just as the rock slid out under me. That might have been one of the scariest things I've ever done. Now I'm gonna get the fuck off this mountain. Get back to town. Over there. I like using running as a vehicle for discovery. It's an extraordinary way to experience the world. When I was up there, I could see this endless horizon of icebergs across the fjord. It was simply breathtaking. I came here because it was a remote and unknown place to run, and I definitely learned about fighting fear and just going for it. Seeing a beautiful place like this reminds me how important it is to live environmentally conscious and protect the outdoors for future generations. As an adventure athlete, there's no better way for me to get to know the land than by pushing myself mentally and physically in that terrain, completely self-supported. No matter what, I'm going to learn from this experience and carry those lessons with me. If we take the time to learn about the world, we develop a greater understanding of ourselves as creatures that share this planet. You have to get out and challenge yourself, see what you're made of. And that's what this trip is about.